Hi guys, welcome back to more For All Mankind. We are getting sadly very close to the end. 3 episodes left, included this one. At least that is until we hear about Season 5, which is on its way, as I keep mentioning. I just don't know when, same as everyone else. So Dev and Ed, at the end of the last episode, I didn't see Dev going down this route, but he has. He has given that speech to the workers to ascertain and to weed out who is just here for the money and couldn't care less. It's just a job. It may happen to be where it is, but it's just a job. And I want to get paid. Fuck you, pay me. Goodfellas time. And he's weeding out those who, like himself and Ed, see this as, pardon the pun, the final frontier. This is where humankind is headed. They don't want any of this to fail. All the time and the effort and the lives and everything that's been spent. And Mars is going to lose out here, and everyone here is going to lose out with the Goldilocks asteroid headed to Earth. So apparently, we're going to steal it. This is going to be the biggest heist in human history. Let's go find out more. Episode 8 for Season 4. And that rhymed. Never mind.
Both NASA and the American government.
Holy shit, I hadn't even thought of this.
The space program I joined in
I should have.
1966 had changed over the years to value profit
She's there
above human life.
because of you.
They thought she died in that bombing years ago.
He knows
The one in
better than
Houston,
that.
remember?
The one that got away? I don't know. Of course I knew it was going to affect the leader. I pushed Sergei to one side with all that was happening.
So, as you can see, the current is not always constant.
Police held back a mass of protesters so that Madison's car was able to enter the campus. Key player in the
I wonder if his wife
capture the
has any clue.
Whatever this is about, Ed, I appreciate that you stood your ground, but when you come to me and you say you and Dev, I guess I want to talk, I start to wonder how committed you were to our cause.
Sometimes it's up to a few enlightened individuals to lead the many. He's brilliant. Just hear what we have to say.
Hear him out.
Ordinance 3.57 prohibiting the sale of contraband.
Jeez, Palmer.
Please submit a formal written complaint to your direct supervisor, Worm.
Overkill.
Bullshit, is what it is.
Yeah, it's going to get worse.
Scare tactic, pure and simple. Trying to.
You put their backs against the wall, they didn't know what to
I'm
do.
telling you gotta hear him out.
What the hell is that?
Hey, what's going on in here?
They're sealing off access to sublevels 4 and 5.
Oh.
Crew safety.
Yeah. Even got us hardwiring lockouts on the elevators.
Seems like our noble commander is learning from her partners and taking a page out of that Soviet
It's
playbook.
turning into
When
a
in
prison.
doubt, crack down.
Yeah, she's the key to this whole thing. None of the others will go along with it if she says no. So at some point, we have to get on the same page about it.
That's why they pulled her in.
I'm taking a hopper to Kurilev Crater to get my Seekers up and running. I told you I'll be gone for 3 days, and you said you'd watch Alex.
Yeah, of course.
I love you.
Well, the thing's on his mind now.
You'll have all kinds of fun with your grandpa while I'm gone. You don't have much else going on here anyway, so I'm throwing you into the deep end.
Ouch.
Sink or swim, remember?
Oh, that was terrible advice.
You'll come back, right?
She's not plying him with all this medication and making him sickly because she's
Have fun.
just that way inclined. He has issues. No one wants this situation the way it is, but here we are.
It's good to see you.
Hello.
Yeah.
I heard you were a project manager.
If you'll excuse me,
I'm not really sure you should be doing this. You may want to keep narrow focused.
She's very busy.
Yeah, because all these people you used to work with.
This asteroid is far too vital to our countries to let another screw-up like that strike happen again.
I sincerely hope this isn't for some fucked up game like the one you played to trash our strike.
That was an unfortunate and difficult development. If we were to keep with the required timeline to capture the asteroid. But the 4 of you show that you have principle. I'm gonna ask you to do something that's never been done by anyone in human history. for the benefit of Mars. It just might make those bastards on Earth finally take notice.
What do you want us to do?
Well.
Ranger's engines can only make small changes.
I want to see
the
their
asteroid's
reaction.
Trajectory, just enough to bring it near Mars. Once it is there, Ranger will again burn
for exactly 20 minutes. When the time comes, we will slow the asteroid down.
Unless Ranger burns for 25 minutes instead of 20. That will slow the asteroid down even more and allow it to be fully captured by Mars's gravity instead of merely changing its direction.
But how the fuck does that happen?
Yeah.
Happy Valley doesn't have anywhere near the computing power.
NASA will uplink the data to OPSCOM at Happy Valley.
Ranger will pick up the signal, confirm its validity with this discriminator box.
Or maybe physically take control of the satellite dish array.
Even if that were possible, we still need OPSCOM to let us know when Ranger reaches her burn point.
Our own what?
Our own OPSCOM.
How?
So we can send our own signal.
Look, the only way we can extend the burn is by getting control of the discriminator box on the Ranger.
She's right. If the incoming signal doesn't have the right authentication packet,
won't
Ranger's
work.
comm system won't even look at it.
Finally, when Range launches in 2 days, we're gonna need someone on that crew to swap it out for our own. Sam, when the time comes, you swap out that discriminator for our carbon copy.
In the middle of the ship, surrounded by the crew.
Without anyone noticing.
They're not gonna let me back on the crew. Not after the strike.
No.
Never say never.
Mass's heart was in the right place. And if anything, it'll be an olive branch.
Oh, but more than that. That wry smile.
There with them. Keep an eye on things.
I mean, when they mentioned this,
Well, we need
when Dev mentioned this at the end of the last episode, obviously my first initial reaction was, what do you mean you're going to steal an asteroid? How would you steal an asteroid? But of course, the actual technical side of how this is accomplished has just been laid out for us in pretty much in enough detail without getting too complicated there, that literally one team, NASA, is trying to always slow it down a certain amount for it to bend it into the trajectory and the angle for the Earth, and our heist team here wants to slow it down just a little bit longer, about 4 or 5 minutes longer, for it to stay in Mars orbit.
If we're gonna build our own ops, we need the right equipment.
But they're all stored up on Phoenix under lock and key.
We need a way to get all that down here undetected.
I think I know the guy.
Yeah,
Okay,
this literally does feel like a heist now,
So
doesn't it? Needing everything. This is going to get interesting here, and we don't have that long left.
When it comes to the work, I will support you when I think you're right.
Everything else is
And I
off
will
the table.
disagree with you when I think you're wrong. But you don't get to ask me about my family or my son again.
Private life is private.
Understand?
Yeah, I get that. I knew that was coming. You, Margot, unfortunately, you're still trying to pretend like everything's just as it was because you're back here.
Where is he?
He's
Where
right
is he?
back here.
Oh, you see, you're busy working. You can't keep your eye on him.
Alex? Alex? This is Ed Baldwin. I'm looking for...
Got him!
Alex!
Why did you do
can't
that?
just run off like that. What were you thinking? Where'd you go?
I was looking for you.
You what?
Wait to feel shit.
Hey, it's okay.
Yeah, I don't look nice at all. How long is it since she's had that? Living where she's been living. So, I get it.
Not only do I have to get it on a cargo module undetected, I got to get it past Madame Mussolini's new security measures down here.
Which is not going to be easy.
Getting it out of the loading dock down here, there's the problem.
That's the
See,
difficult
all
bit.
this shit's flagged high security. So if it turns up in the dock, they're gonna put it in secure lockup. I mean, maybe there's a way around that, but I don't know. It seems dicey. What I got going on right now, you know, it's low risk.
You are thinking so small, Dale. You know, my former partner, he thought small. Was always worried we'd lose what we built up. We'd still be working out of our garage. But we went from having a few $1,000s to our name. Now I'm worth billions. Do you want to be a millionaire or a billionaire?
I'd take either, thank you very much.
Yeah, better go get Alex from Joanna.
He is a good kid. He's so smart.
Yeah, you two, we get along pretty well. We haven't really clicked yet.
You know, someday young Alex is gonna look back at you the same way that I look back at my dad. So just be yourself.
Hello, Miss Rosales.
I wondered why we was focusing on this.
Perhaps you don't remember me.
No, I remember you.
Oh, we know who you are, pal.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Sorry.
You shouldn't be here.
Please.
Neither should say.
You're the only person who might understand.
Who might get me close to him.
I begged her for that attention design.
As to why it went the way
There was
it
no
did.
way we were going to be able to launch at 94 without it. I was told by the KGB to go to her at the IAC conference to do whatever I had to get the design. So my handler sent 2 men into her room. They threatened to report Margot to the FBI unless she cooperated. That is when they began to strangle me in front of her.
It wasn't just a choice. It wasn't just her. You weren't privy to all this information. She was not going to tell you either.
She sacrificed everything along with her honor to save my life.
Still, she made that choice, but you need to know why.
She let us think she was dead.
No.
For 8 fucking years.
No,
She
no.
never tried to reach out to tell us that she
No,
was
she
okay,
can't.
that she was alive.
How could she?
No, look where she was.
A defector in the Soviet Union is a glorified prisoner, a bird in a cage.
It is. So it's 8 years.
I know. I don't know how to forgive her.
See, this is the problem, isn't it? Is you think, Alita thought that she had all the prevalent information as to what happened, how it happened, and how she died, and then it all came out about her. Then she just turns up out the blue 8 years later, and she believes that, of course, she's justified in being angry, upset, relieved. There was an amalgam of emotions going on when she first saw her, and then as the reality started to sink in and dawn on her that you're a defector and you did what you did because you chose to do it. Now she's hearing, same as any story, there's 2 sides to every story. Now you're starting to hear the choices she made and why she made them. It does kind of push home to you that she was in an impossible situation. And the fact that she's still here and still alive and not in a gulag and has still some modicum of freedom, even though she's under the iron curtain of the new regime. Sergei is just letting you know that everything you thought you knew about her, not all of it's right.
But where would you be today without her?
Yeah, true.
She believed in you, Aleda. Just as she did me. Please.
Just as Von Braun did in her. And look what she thought of him, because she only had one side of context, unfortunately, with him. Her father was already gone.
I'm scared.
You're scared?
This is
I
where
think
you
you're
might
scared of. You're safe
make
in
a
here.
connection with him now.
Hey, what are you scared of?
There's no monsters on Mars. There's no Martians. I wonder if they had that in their movies, in this reality, in the 50s and 60s. Martians.
I love you, kiddo.
But you look like a bear.
Maybe I do.
It's distinguished.
You know, when your mom was your age, she was afraid of the dark, too. You know what I used to do for her? I used to read her a story. Would you like me to read you a story?
Yeah. 6,300 kilometers from Happy Valley Base. Damn. AI and CGI generated, but looks so good. Can barely make that out. I'm actually struggling to see where the green screen starts and ends. It actually just doesn't look like they're on a set and everything behind you is not there. I've thoroughly enjoyed this show. I know it's coming to a close for the time being. I'm going to enjoy what we got left. Not many shows like this. Usually when it's sci-fi, it's just all sci-fi.
They told me you'd be up here.
I mean, of course, you can't just waltz him in here.
Chairs are different.
Guess who I spoke to?
What do you got?
It's updated state vectors from our tracking stations. Seems there's some variation from our predicted path and what the network is seeing.
I have no clue what that means, but she will.
Go over these figures tonight and let you know what I think.
I mean, of course that's algebra, but is that some sort of code? I have no clue. It's a heads up.
All right, let's go over this plan one more time. Nothing or no one goes in or out of that room without a once-over.
This has to work.
So we can't just waltz in. So we're gonna forge a requisition for everything we need on our list. All the electronics we need, they'll be inside the containers labeled cereal, cotton rounds, and dehydrated milk.
Wouldn't the weights be completely off? I don't know whether they actually check the weight.
Gonna need you to open up this box.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Yes.
I don't know if I could have held my cool like that, Miles. Tienes huevos, cabrón. Thanks, man.
He's got used to it.
Cover your bases.
It's like Christmas in here.
Welcome to OpsCom 2, gentlemen.
I prefer ghost ops. Sounds way cooler.
Ghost ops sound like playing a fucking game.
Man, come on. It's supposed to be here, Will.
I guess it's supposed to be more than just cornflakes in there.
I didn't mean to know which one it is then. Is it was meant to be in a specific package? What we're looking for?
Discriminator.
Fuck.
Okay, so if it's not there, then where is it?
And that's going into secure storage.
My guy on Phoenix must have screwed up the boxes.
Then you're fucked.
Fortunately, it just looks like a shipping error.
No, it's electronic. It's gnarly as hell. There's no way we could get through there.
No.
There might be one other way, but we're too small.
You need the code.
Intake vent. It's 12 inches across.
Oh.
None of us are gonna fit through it.
Oh no. But guess who could? You've got to be shitting me. Are you gonna put him in here? Got a little mission for you, buddy.
It's okay.
No, he's gonna rope the kid in on it.
It's okay. I want to.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter to him. He's not gonna get blamed. That just fitted perfectly into the narrative. Oh no, we've got an event that only a small child can fit in.
You see the plate, Alex?
It's kind of dark.
Or is it to get the door open? I don't know.
Okay, buddy. Now, look around and see if you can see that box.
I think I can reach it by climbing.
Oh no, because if he climbs and then he
be careful now,
falls.
Alex. That could be tricky to... Alex, you okay?
Please tell me that's not him knocked out. He's heard that coming from in here. Oh, some stuff just fell over.
All right.
He's got it classified.
Look at that.
Small boy.
Look at you. Hey.
At least it's not a bank vault or anything similar. I know it's a secure storage and lockup and everything, but at least it's not got like motion detectors and cameras and shit in there. Or if it has got cameras, we're screwed because it would have picked it up. But that guard going and having a look, that could quite easily, you put stuff in there, something's tilted, something's fallen over, that's what you heard go bump.
You are a brave boy. You know that? You're a brave boy. Yes, you did.
Thank you.
Yes,
I can put that radio in my car now because that's what it looks like. What does this mean? There you go. It's just its code. Come on, if someone handed you a note with a time on it, that's fine. If someone handed it you with longitude and latitude in it, would you know where the fuck you're going? Now, is that because you're not interested or is that because you're removing the evidence? I guess this was what I was asking it to mean. Longitude and latitude. No one.
Sorry about your friend. If you're in town tomorrow, stop in for our early bird special.
It's going to be at the door waiting outside or something. We wouldn't have held on this shot for so long. We've got a short shot of him seeing that she's not turned up and would have moved on, so. Meeting in an open restaurant was probably not the safest bet either.
Sergey.
No, I'm not. Yeah.
Margot.
This is not a meet we were ever expected to get again.
I'm glad you came.
You have a life here now, and I have a life over there. was difficult for some time, but I'm finally starting.
You are not safe, Margot. The woman you know as Irina Morozova, the head of Roscosmos, she was my handler with KGB. From the beginning. All those years, she was the one who sent me to the United States. The one who destroyed both of our lives. You cannot go back there, Margot.
Was this her plan the whole time? Oh God, that's... Wasn't expecting that piece of info.
Copy. Trajectory for 2003 LC intercept.
She's responsible for destroying both of your lives. And she's gonna swap this out with everybody here watching. That's what they said. I mean, all eyes are everywhere. There it is. How the fuck do you swap that out in that room? That seems an impossible task, other than creating a huge distraction. I mean, I know none of them are paying attention, but the two guys behind her just sat there watching. Oh my God.
Fuck me.
It's impossible. That's surely an impossible task. Well, we'll come back to it. We're not going to get to know this episode, are we? That 53 minutes flew by. I didn't even notice we were getting close to the end. Ed has finally formed a little bit of a grandpa-grandson connection here by using him clandestinely to retrieve that discriminator. That was just, I mean, he did that and he wanted to do that. He was happy to, because of what it just showed the previous night with him being scared in your time in the story. You finally were what he should expect from a grandpa, doing the normal grandpa things, regardless of where you are, what the location is. If, as and when Kelly finds out, she's going to hit the absolute roof. So the woman that Sergei had as a handler was Marina herself. Now, the question I have in my mind with that was, surely she could not possibly have known that having Sergei under her at that point, all those years ago, would lead to where it currently is today, including the coup and everything. That seems unlikely. There is no way you could predict for it to have gone in that direction. But I think what Sergei was telling her was, look, you're in danger. This is what I'm here to tell you, because you don't truly know who this woman is, that you can't go back. But if she can't go back, what's she meant to do? She's got to stay here either. Look at the situation. So I don't know what the solution is to any of that. It was well presented by Dev and everyone else, just exactly how we're going to steal this asteroid, just by making it stay in Mars orbit rather than buggering off into space and heading for Earth and being caught in Earth's orbit. But it all relies on what we're just in there. They've managed somehow to create another ops from all that equipment that Miles has helped them with, but without that one thing, all of it's a waste. And I'm glad that we got to see a leader at least. Yes, of course she didn't want to speak to Sergei, but she got to hear a different side that she's never been privy to, that Margot was just too proud and too stubborn to have ever bothered. Why would you bother trying to sit someone down and explain that that's what it was? It just sounds like you're making excuses, but when it comes from the actual person themselves, in this case Sergei, I think it's given her I'm not saying she should completely forgive her, I'm not saying she should just pretend like nothing's happened, but it's given her a whole new insight as to why things went the way it did, and why she felt as though she was left with no other choices other than the one that she made to save his life, at the bequest of losing everything that she had and her being where she currently is today. I knew that was a code that they put in, I wasn't sure whether it was... So, is she being watched while she's hurting that? So how the hell did she sneak out? I mean, it didn't show us, did it? they're building this with 2 episodes left to go, with episode 9 and 10. They're building this as a goddamn season finale for it all to happen. I'm expecting next episode not to be the heist. I'm expecting it to come right at the very end, and we're more than likely going to be left on some sort of cliffhanger indefinitely for the time being, until we know when the rest of this show is going to continue, which is going to be really frustrating. But I'm looking forward to it either way. Right, I'll be back with episode 9, penultimate episode of season 4 next week. Till then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, push comments down below, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget there's now the availability of any block videos that you get on YouTube to be restored over on Patreon. You'll have to be a free member to do so. Link is in the description for that too. Right then, see you for episode 9, season 4 next week, and we will see if she figures out a way to be able to swap that thing out. With all eyes watching, I mean, they're not watching, but the minute you go to that, all eyes are going to be focused on you. Watch this space, we'll find out. See you for the next one.